Hello, callers. Welcome back to Viva Barca and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to be discussing on the latest update. We are going to start with VITOR ROQUE, as Barca will reportedly have to shell out within a range of 45 to 50 million euros for the primary target, according to Fabrizio Romano. We are going to be discussing on that as we move ahead. Secondly, talking about this other report claiming that Barca have asked the RFEF, that is the Spanish Football Federation, to recognize their 1937 La Liga title triumph. We are also going to be discussing more on that. So guys, as we get right into the full stories, please do ensure to subscribe if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch right up to the very end. According to Fabrizio Romano, Barcelona will have to shell out a sum of between 45 to 50 million euros if they wish to sign Atletico Paranaense striker in the summer transfer window. The 18-year-old Brazilian prodigy has been identified as the primary striker target for the Catalan Giants heading into the summer, but the centre forward is also being pursued by the likes of Arsenal, Chelsea and PSG. It has been reported that VITOR ROQUE himself is prioritizing a transfer to Barcelona, despite the interest from England and France. And Fabrizio Romano corroborates those claims, stating that the teenager indeed prefers a move to Catalonia in the summer. But for that to happen, Atletico Paranaense will hold out for a fee of around 45 to 50 million euros, which could become an impediment to the Blaugrana. It is no secret that Barcelona are going through problems with regards to La Liga financial fair play, which will make it so difficult for them to spend freely in the summer transfer window. So given the situation, signing VITOR ROQUE by spending close to 50 million euros could become a very difficult task to achieve. Hence, the possibility of closing that deal with Atletico Paranaense in the summer, with the striker's arrival postponed to 2024, is being considered at the Nou Camp. At the same time, the Catalans are also likely to explore the chances of a loan deal with a mandatory purchase option as well. Earlier today, Roque's father and also his agent were spotted leaving Barcelona's Ciutat Esportiva complex, indicating that there is some sort of a meeting that is going on there, a meeting that might have taken place between the two parties. But as Fabrizio Romano claims, the 18-year-old's entourage has been in Paris as well and London to listen to proposals and so assess their options. Barca though remain extremely keen to sign in VITOR ROQUE, and the player himself wants to join Barcelona. So it will come down to whether the Catalans can reach a favorable agreement with Atletico Paranaense for his signing come summer. Of course, for the longest time, we have been talking about this young, talented striker who have become, I would say, hotcake among the top clubs in Europe. AC Milan, Paris Saint-Germain, Chelsea, Arsenal, Barcelona, and many other clubs have been showing some sort of an interest in this guy. And Barca have always had the upper hand in regards to the pursuit of VITOR ROQUE, first and foremost because the player have always said it in multiple interviews that his dream has been to play for Barcelona. And we all know that when it comes to finances, the likes of Chelsea, Arsenal can beat us. PSG are still linked as well. So those guys they are better financially stable than Barcelona. But just the fact that the player have already made up his mind saying that he really wants to play for Barca since he was a kid, this is a dream for him. Barca are still very hopeful because had it not been the case, because financial wise Atletico Paranaense won about 50 million, and the reality of things is that Barcelona can't afford to splash that amount of money, and it will be very difficult. And also consider the fact that financial fair play is really a problem for us, so it remains to be seen how things will look like, because Barca are also assessing other possibilities. They are also trying to ensure that they don't miss out on this opportunity, because we know we missed out on Hendrick who left for Real Madrid, and Barca doesn't want to miss on another Brazilian gem. It will be a very terrible thing. So let's see how things go. But the first thing is the player really likes to play, but for Barca, but the question remains, will Barca be able to splash that amount of money, or are they going for other ideas like maybe loaning him and waiting for 2024? Because I think according to some reports, that is a claim that Barca want to see if they can still keep him there, but they loan him out there, and then maybe next year, hopefully when the finances are somehow stable, they can sign him permanently. Then on to the next story of discussion in their rich history. Barcelona have won the prestigious La Liga title 7 times. The only team that have won it more is Real Madrid, who have done so 35 times. Yet, there is controversy over the Catalan's trophy count regarding the 1937 edition, which was played amid the Civil War. Given the heavy restrictions, security problems, and conflict of war, the Royal Spanish Federation, that is the RFEF, does not consider the edition of the Blaugrana's title count, and so refuses to recognize the silverware. Barcelona have contested this decision for several years now, only for their complaints to fall on deaf ears. According to reports from AS, there is finally a ray of hope for this subject. The Spanish outlet confirmed that the RFEF recognized Levante's Copa del Rey title win from the same year earlier this month. The Blaugrana see no reason for the double standards and believe that the same procedure must be followed to recognize the league title too. While the club's request is not unreasonable, there are some fundamental differences between the cup and the league of 1937. In that year, the competition was carried out only between 10 teams owing to the restrictions of the war. It was called the Mediterranean League and only included teams from the Catalan and Valencian regions. The cup, meanwhile, was played by all qualifying teams except Barcelona as they traveled to Mexico for a friendly. Another key difference is the fact that the cup trophy from 1937 still exists today. The league trophy, however, was likely destroyed in a bombing in 1938 and thus cannot be handed over officially. Barca appeared to set to leave the La Liga title that season this season that we're in, as they hold a commanding 12-point lead over Real Madrid heading into the final stretch of the season. This season title, coupled with the 1937 edition, would reduce the deficit between Barca and the Merengues to just 9 titles. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.